The headline read, "Death after eating cucumber." This is what I found when I researched an old forgotten grave. I found a grave hidden in the corner of the cemetery, so let's take a closer look. It was the grave of Robert and Eliza Wilson, who passed away in 1903 and 1938. They were buried in Gaytonthorpe churchyard. Now I've found out who they are, I'm going to go home and research their lives. So let's go. Robert Wilson was born in 1860 in Gaytonthorpe, Norfolk, to Jane Wilson and an unknown father. He grew up living with his grandparents in Old Norwich Road, and from the age of 11 he worked as an agricultural labourer. In 1879 he married Eliza Palmer in the neighbouring village of Gayton. They settled in churchyard cottages in Robert's home village. The census shows he was working as an agricultural labourer, but tragedy would strike the family as Robert was found dead on the 25th of April 1903. His inquest was held at the Gate Inn public house. The report said he was found dead on Saturday morning. The widow said she had never heard deceased complain about feeling unwell, except he had pains in his head occasionally. He was in his usual health and worked on Friday. He came home in the evening and appeared very hungry. He ate a hearty meal of cucumber. They went to bed at 10:30, and shortly before 2 o'clock she was awakened by hearing a noise in deceased's throat. She spoke to him, but he did not reply, and when she lifted his head he made a sort of blowing noise. She then went for assistance and sent for the doctor. The coroner made a post-mortem examination and found deceased's heart very dilated, flabby and fat, which was of long standing. Some undigested food was in his stomach. In his opinions, the death was due to syncope, following on an indigestible meal. A verdict in accordance with the medical testimony was returned. Robert was only 43 years old. Eliza would outlive her husband by 35 years. She passed away in 1938, aged 79. Her obituary said she was well known and respected in the district, and was a member of the Methodist Church. Our final stop was to pay our respects, so rest in peace, you will be remembered.